Let us discuss about panchanga. Panchanga is purely a Hindu calendar and a branch of astrology. It is mainly used for selecting a good muhurta. So muhurta denotes time. One muhurta is 48 minutes. So there are different 30 muhurtas in a day. Panchanga is like an astrological diary for an astrologer and also for others who is interested in finding an auspicious day or even a time for doing a puja at home or starting any new work, buying a new vehicle, etc. As this diagram says, panchanga means 5 limbs or 5 parts. The 5 parts are: first one is day of the week, second is tithi, third is nakshatra, fourth is yoga, and fifth is karana. Let us first talk about the tithi and the var together. Tithi is a lunar day, and it doesn't mean tithi has to start on the midnight to midnight or sunrise to sunset or sunrise to sunrise like that. It is a lunar day. It is tithi is an angle between the sun and the moon, so it is based on the calculation. As you can see in this diagram, there are 30 tithis, each 15 in Krishna Paksha and rest 15 in Shukla Paksha, and the 15th and 30th are Amavasya and Purnima. The starting and ending of the tithi is purely based on the calculation. See, for example, it doesn't have to start from the midnight to midnight, that is 1200 hours to 2400 hours, or it doesn't have to start from the Vedic day, so that is sunrise to next day sunrise. So it can start middle of anywhere, purely based on the calculation. So now let us talk about tithi, on how to select a tithi. Suppose tomorrow is Panchami, number 5, and that falls on Thursday, then it is very auspicious. Suppose if it is Wednesday or Monday, Friday, then it is a good day. That doesn't mean it is bad, it is good day but not very auspicious. But if this Panchami falls on this Tuesday, then it is very inauspicious. So likewise, I have made a list of tithis here in a simplified form. So once anyone have to find a good day, good tithi, you can use this table of color. Suppose if tomorrow is Sasti, and if it's Friday tomorrow, then it is a very auspicious. In case if it is Monday or Thursday, then you can straight away avoid it because it is very inauspicious. As per the Shastra, it is a good day, a good work started in a good tithi or a good auspicious time, results will be fruitful. So this is the reason for choosing a muhurta or an tithi auspicious time. These tithis are branched or grouped into 5, that is Nanda, Bhadra, Jaya, Rikta and Purna. So this Rikta group, number 4 Chaturthi, number 9 Navami and number 14 Chaturdashi, this can be avoided straight away because it is inauspicious. It is mentioned inauspicious in the Shastras. Rest you can select if it falls under this if any of the tithi is falls under this auspicious yellow highlighted, then it is very auspicious day, or else it is normal good day for doing a good work. So that is how the tithi should be selected. And the next is Pratipada. If it's a Krishna Paksha Pratipada and if it doesn't fall on Tuesday and Sunday, then it is a good day, and you should not select Krishna Paksha Pratipada. That is very inauspicious day for any kind of works. Now we'll discuss about Karanas. There are 2 Karanas for one Tithi. So it's like if there is a Tithi, there will be 2 Karanas, half, and there are totally 11 Karanas, out of which 7 are movable and fixed are 4. The fixed 4 Karanas: Shakuni, Chatuspada, Naga, Kimstugna, that comes under the end of Krishna Paksha. So that is towards the no moon or new moon day. So that is considered very inauspicious. These 7 movable Karanas or keeps rotating in the tithis. So these are good Karanas: Bhava, Balava, Lolava, Titivi, Garaja, Vana. These are the good Karanas. But this Bhadra, that or Vishti, if there is this Karana, then you can straight away ignore this karanas because it is very bad. And these fixed karanas, shakuni, chatuspada, and naga, these are extremely harmful karanas because these are the lords of this or serpent lords like Rahu and Ketu. And Bhadra, it's a form of Shiva, very ferocious. And Yama is a lord of Saturn as Yama. So this especially these three, Shakuni, Chatusvada, Naga, can be avoided for any auspicious, if you're looking for a muhurta date or any for starting, because these three fixed karanas will be helpful if you want to distract somebody, or if you want to start a black magic, if you want to do a black magic or distract somebody, or for any distraction kind of related, if you want to go for a war, then you can use this karanas. But for a good auspicious day, if you're looking for it, then you have to go for this 1 2 3 4 5 6, this 6 movable karanas. So here is the list of movable and fixed karanas, and as I marked in the red, that are very bad for doing any good work, but it is very good for doing a bad work, that is black magic kind of a thing. And the rest of movable karanas you can select, and one fixed karana, that is kipstuga, is very good, which falls after the pratipada, then it is a very good fixed karana. Next, we'll talk about nakshatras. There are 27 nakshatras, out of which from 22nd, Shravana Dhanishta, Satabhisha, Purva Bhadrapada, Uttara Bhadrapada, and Revati are considered inauspicious for doing any work. If you have to select a muhurta for marriage and any very auspicious thing, then these nakshatras from 22 to 27 can be avoided. So now we have selected the day that doesn't fall under this 22 to 27 nakshatras. So next thing is checking your tarabal, that is the birth. So from this tabular column, we can find out the compatibility of your Janma Nakshatra and the Muhurta day Nakshatra. So suppose if it is happen to be your Nakshatra is happen to be Hasta, and the Muhurta day Nakshatra is also Hasta, so the mark is 1, the yellow highlighted groups should be avoided. So if it's even 1 2 4 6 8, so that is very auspicious, and you can the compatibility is very good. If it is happens to be the odd ones 1 3 5 7, then it is not a favorable nakshatra and favorable day for your janma nakshatra. So in case if yours is Hasta nakshatra, you have to consider this all three nakshatras like Rohini, Hasta, and Shravana as your Janma nakshatra for selecting a Muhurta date or a Muhurta day. So you cannot avoid this two because it doesn't come under your this all three must be considered a group. So Rohini, Hastan, Shravana. Likewise, if it's yours is Anuradha Nakshatra, then Pushya and Uttara Bhadra should also be considered as your Janma Nakshatra for finding out any compatible day. Suppose if it is say Purva Palguni is the Muhurta days Nakshatra, then it is compatible. So likewise, this is a method for finding your Tara Bala, that is strength of your Nakshatra for carrying out finding Muhurta day. So now we'll discuss about Chandrabal, the strength of your moon. If your Muhurta day Rashi is happen to be in the position of 6th, 8th and 12th from your Janma Rashi, then these dates should be avoided. Suppose if it's Virgo or Kani Rashi, if it is in Kumbha or Aries, Mesha, and 12th is Leo, Shima, then these dates should be avoided. That should gives if it is Tula or Vishaka, that is a very good compatible for your Chandra Rashi. If it falls under 682, then it is not. Then it will not be a good day for carrying out a good or selecting a good Muhurta day. So next next part is yogas. This is not considered very important, but they highlighted the red are the ones you can avoid, and the green said to be a good auspicious yogas can be selected for selecting a muhurta day or muhurta time. So far we have discussed five limbs of panchanga, that is the day war against concern to the tithi and nakshatra, karana and yoga. So now we have filtered out and we have selected one day. Now the next thing is the muhurta, the time 48 minutes to perform that ceremony or auspicious puja. So how to select that one? The mark the red or inauspicious, that is mentioned very clearly. And the Brahma Muhurta, which is two Muhurtas before sunrise, that is 1 hour 36 minutes, and that will last for 48 minutes. So that is very very auspicious because there are a lot of abundant cosmic energy coming down and no noise, no pollution. So that time is considered very auspicious doing meditation and any kind of religion, puja, anything. So now you have to fix a time, select a time. So these times mentioned here are approximately more or less same for the muhurta. Suppose if you have planned to perform a puja at 10 o'clock, you can select this vasu muhurta, that is from 9:12 to 10 o'clock, which is very auspicious. And in other case, if you have planned to do a puja in the noon time, then you can check the table, and you can select, but from 1 o'clock to 3:30 it is very inauspicious. So you can select a time before that slot, or in that varuna, or you can come to that varuna muhurta or go to the satamukhi muhurta. Like that you can easily select a muhurta time. So this is all about panchanga. I have made it in a very simple form, in a tabulated form, after reading all this so many books, Vedic books, and this is how we can select a muhurta time. And I hope this will be useful in case if you in this lockdown period, if you are not in any contact with any priest or astrologer, and this is a very simple way for finding a muhurta time. And thank you for watching. Thank you.